Think about the popular 1980s television show The Cosby Show and the more recent cartoon show Family Guy. What do these two television shows have in common? If you guessed that both shows depict traditional families, you would be correct. A traditional family is a family structure that consists of a man, woman, and one or more of their biological or adopted children. In most traditional families, the man and woman are husband and wife. In The Cosby Show, viewers watched Dr. Heathcliff Cliff Huxtable and his wife, attorney Claire Huxtable, raise their 5 biological children in Brooklyn, New York. In the show Family Guy, married couple Peter and Lois Griffin raised their 3 children in their home. The percentage of traditional families in the U.S. has steadily declined over the past 40 years. In 1970, traditional families accounted for 40% of U.S. households. By 1990, the percentage of traditional families had declined to 25.6%. In 2010, the U.S. Census Bureau estimated that only 20% of all U.S. households were traditional families. Another term used to refer to a traditional family is a nuclear family. The traditional family is different than the non-traditional family, which is a blanketed term used to describe all other types of families that are not traditional. If you have ever seen the television show Modern Family, you have been exposed to several different types of non-traditional family structures.
There's no denying that the concept of family has certainly changed in American society over the last few decades. Statistics continue to show that fewer Americans are getting married, and those who do so are having fewer children or none at all. More marriages are ending in divorce. More people are living alone, cohabiting with someone, or marrying more than once in a lifetime and creating stepfamilies. Traditional families once dominated every neighborhood. Today, American society displays greater diversity, and many American households can be considered non-traditional under this definition.
Some of the common variations in American family structures include single-parent families, cohabitation, same-sex marriage, and stepfamilies. Let's take a brief look at each of these.
Single parenthood was fairly common prior to the 20th century due to the more frequent deaths of spouses, but at that time, there was a certain stigma surrounding being a single parent. Today, single parenthood is considered more acceptable. One-parent families may still result from the death of a significant other, but now also come about through circumstances including a parent's choice or divorce. Cohabitation is the sharing of a household by an unmarried couple. This arrangement continues to gain popularity in the U.S., and cohabitating couples and their children made up approximately 15 million households, according to the 2012 U.S. Census. Cohabitation can be seen as an alternative form of marriage, and in many ways is similar to marriage. It can be used by couples wanting to test their compatibility, or by couples whose marriage would not otherwise be legal. However, it does not receive the same formal recognition or legal benefits as marriage, and cohabitating adults may face social disapproval from family or faith communities where traditional marriage is considered the ideal or standard. Up until June 26, 2015, same-sex marriage, that is a marriage between 2 men or 2 women, was not legal in most states. This long-simmering and controversial issue was legally settled by the U.S. Supreme Court ruling in Obergefell v. Hodges, making same-sex marriage legally recognized in all 50 states.
However, same-sex families may still face social resistance.
There are also some additional variations to a family structure that may not have the benefit of 2 biological parents raising a child. There are many families that have been formed where one or both spouses have been previously married and who may have children from a previous marriage.
We call this type of family a stepfamily. Stepfamilies, in particular, can face complex issues that a nuclear family may not have to face, like child support, visitation rights, and holiday issues.